What's happening, everybody? It's your boy RePPiN MiLLionS. I'm gonna be brief here because I actually have a date with the PlayStation tonight, and I don't want to miss out on it. Miss my PlayStation, man. I ain't been touching my PlayStation much, but on Nintendo. But I am doing a live stream on there, so check that out here shortly after this video drops. So, anyways, here we go. So I'm doing the 7 days to Switch, and this is part 2. Today I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo Entertainment System, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you hadn't subscribed already, and comment. Let me know your favorite Nintendo game on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the very first one, and tell me one of your most valued memories that you cherish to this day and you remember from playing the console. Further ado, RePPiN MiLLionS Presents 7 Days to Switch Part 2, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Here we go. So, when I first got that joint came out in 1989. I wasn't born yet. I was still in my mama's stomach, baby. No, okay, not even. I was still in my dad's food. I'm not going to say that word because you already know how people going to get, and I actually want to monetize this. So anyways, Lord behold, I wasn't even born yet. I'll just say that. I wasn't born until 1993, and I didn't play my Nintendo Entertainment System until I was about 3, which was like in 1996. And I remember playing the living mess out of it with my brothers. The 4 games we had on there, technically 5 if you count Duck Hunt with the bundled with the Super Mario Brothers, which that's the Nintendo Entertainment System we had with the Zapper and the Super Mario Brothers bundled with Duck Hunt, which was, I wish they still did awesome bundles like that, you know what I mean, you feel me? But anyways, I had that, then Sims game, and I had NASCAR, and I also had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, the most games I could actually tell you I played the most on there was Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because those games, not saying the other games I had were boring or not fun, but it's just they actually piqued my interest, and I guess that's how you can say they became such iconic characters today, especially Mario. Because the game, even if despite we didn't have saves back then, you would die non-stop. You could just keep playing the game over and over and over again, and just keep trying till you actually reach the main goal of the game, which is what? Saving Princess Peach. So I remember staying up relentless nights with my brothers. Okay, we probably didn't stay up all night, but if you think about the age of a 3 or 4 year old at the time being, staying up till like 8 o'clock to play the game was late for me, you know what I mean? Because I always had to go to bed like around like 6 or 7, you feel me? Had to get that sleep so I could grow, had to become a grown boy. So anyways, I remember playing that game with my brothers, but the thing that was terrible the most about playing this console was the fact, since I was the youngest brother, I always had to be Luigi, which, if you know, back then when it came down to co-oping games, if you had to take turns, you have to wait till your brother died, then you had to switch over to your character. They had to wait to see how long you got. So it's basically like seeing who could make it towards the end of the game before the other. Now, I don't know what really happens. I think you can still continue if the other brother succeeded through the game. I don't know. I've never beaten Mario like that, which I still need to. I actually have it now, so I should go back and play since I have it on my 3DS and just beat it and see what happens. Especially playing like that, both my 3DSs. But anyways, needless to say, I never beat it really, but I did play it nonstop, and even when I died, I turned it back on, restarted over, and kept playing and playing and playing. And the game was fun. And then it was always fun to switch over to Duck Hunt, because they had that whole little weird system. There was no center bar, nothing. The center bar was the controller and the TV. It was crazy. You just shot the TV, and then boom, you were killing the ducks on Duck Hunt. And Duck Hunt was a really nice game, and that game, I wish they made a Duck Hunt Part 2, which they didn't, sadly. But, I mean, that game was just a game to just show you what the console was actually capable of. Like how they're doing with the Switch and the 1-2 Switch and Nintendo Land for the Wii U and the Wii Sports. All that stuff, They always give you those starter games. So, for that to be bundled together was a nice game for a nice value. I'm not sure the original price of it because, like I said, I don't even remember getting it because I wasn't born at the time being, but I just know I had it and my brothers introduced me to it, and I thank them. I thank them because if it wasn't for them showing me this valuable game company called Nintendo, I wouldn't understand and be disciplined the way I am when it comes down to gaming today. And that's why I love Nintendo. Nintendo's games have high replay value. The games are fun. Nintendo's disciplined me to be a well-trained gamer who respects games, even if they don't have the best top-notch graphics ever. It's all about gameplay, and that's what they made and they've proven their point with it. That's why they're so successful today. Even if people think they're falling off, that's why they're successful. And they all started with the Nintendo Entertainment System. But I know it's kind of fast with this and kind of rambling all over the place. But like I said, I got a date with the PlayStation 4 live stream for y'all. So I'll holler at y'all later. Hope you guys and ladies enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you hadn't subscribed already. Sharing this can, so please do hit that like button and share and subscribe if you hadn't already. I'm out of here. It's your boy RePPiN MiLLionS. Y'all have a good one. Peace.